one of the best chess books ever. 100 Endgames You Must Know. Now, for someone who's a beginner, this might be overwhelming, but it's a pretty good book if you like chess. Okay, so down day for all precious metals across the board. All of them, even rhodium. Silver's down like over 50 cents. It's like at 15.50. Gold's down, and so forth. And this has been noticed by CNBC. CNBC likes to talk about moves after they happen. Originally, my theory was that they're trying to deceive investors, but now my theory is that as a news outlet, they are chasing yesterday's news. So the move happens, and then they talk about it. Because when I have met people in the media and the press, they didn't come across exactly as people sophisticated enough to do some kind of, contrarian thing. They weren't that sophisticated, right? They're just want to give news. So they see, what's the buzz out there? Oh, gold's down. We'll talk about gold. And that's my opinion right now, which is subject to change. So on CNBC, wow, a lot of stuff. There's a kiosk carnage becomes indicator of gold's top. A few years ago when they had gold vending machines, they're saying that was the top when those gold vending machines came out. And that's actually true. When the vending machines came out, that was the top of the gold market a few years ago. So that's actually true. And then, but now there's all these CNBC links about charts about gold. So usually when I watch like these mainstream media outlets about finance, they're saying, oh, charts, you can't trust the charts. The charts are useless. But now all of a sudden, they're loving the charts. They're saying charts are great. Charts are telling us exactly where gold is going. I think it's an interesting flip-flop where they'll say, oh, charts are meaningless, charts are meaningless. And then sometimes they'll say, yeah, the charts say this. So it's not a consistent thing. And they're saying, oh, yeah, the charts are saying sub-1,000 gold. Yeah. This guy, Daryl Guppy, right? Guppy, okay? So that's, that's actually a good sign. That's actually a good sign of the whole gold when the mainstream media is talking about this stuff. I mean, and they had, this is something, the vomiting camel pattern in gold. Some analyst got up there, and he's kind of like mocking gold. He like draws a picture of a two-hump camel, and the camel's vomiting, and that's where gold is going, and he's got it on he goes, it's on a rhombus, and here's the splat zone, and they're all making fun of gold, and the people are laughing at gold, kind of, and if you have gold, that's probably a good thing, because you want to hear it get mocked and laughed in the media, because as stuff approaches the bottom, there's maximum mockage and fear. I've noticed when it comes to stocks, near the bottom, they're pushing fear. But when it comes to gold, they're mocking it. And of course, precious metals as a group, I think, are included in this message here. I'm still waiting for Jim Cramer to officially say gold is dead. I've been trying to find Jim Cramer. What's he going to say on gold? He hasn't. I just do Google with Jim Cramer gold or Mad Money gold, and I haven't seen or heard anything in the last few days. If someone sees a link, tell me, because I want to hear Jim Cramer say gold is dead, because he'll do that at some point. At some point, he'll say gold is dead. He might even mention silver is dead. So that's something that you want to hear. So yeah, a lot of there's a lot of hate in gold in the media right now. And here's one: trader smacks down Peter Schiff. This is dangerous. So they're kind of attacking there. And also, too, people might think that the media are out to get Peter Schiff. Well, here's my opinion. Of course, I got an opinion on everything. But I realize my opinions aren't always right. But I think being self-aware is very important. So, a few years ago, I worked on the Schiff for Senate campaign. I liked the idea of an independent candidate, someone who's going to shake up the system. So I kind of saw how he operated. And he's a workaholic. He works nonstop. He gets up, he works until he goes to bed. He works. He's like an engine. People said he's like an engine. You got to put him in the right direction. But what happens is he does rub a lot of people the wrong way, especially in the media. So people are saying they're out to get him. Well, he's probably just rubbed people the wrong way. In fact, there was one point where he was Fox News didn't want him for several months because he had offended the manager he said something to the manager that made the manager mad. And the manager didn't want this guy back for a couple months, and finally he was able to get back on the show. So, and yeah, so he also says things that are like very, like when he said that, who would hire someone below minimum wage? He goes, someone who's like retarded. Not Peter. So Peter just said that. And right now, with the political correct terms, is retarded is out. So if you're like if you're out there in public or wherever at a university, it's the R word now, right? The R word is becoming like a offensive slang. So you know, if you're going to talk to people who are politically correct and you use the word retarded, they're going to go, oh, you know, you use the R word. It's like the N word. You know, that's where it's going. And so you have to use other words. And I know a lot of people who watch YouTube, they don't like this political correctness. But you just got to realize is that for Peter Schiff to use the R word in an interview with a liberal show, I mean, when you're being interviewed by the Daily Show, which is a liberal show, you got to be aware of what their political correctness is, and they trapped him. He said the R word, and they just roasted him. So Peter Schiff got like roasted alive, like on Huffington Post and whatever. But that's kind of how Peter Schiff is. He's not really aware of these things. So he'll go talk to the manager of Fox and he'll say stuff, and the guy will get offended. So that's my theory on why the media goes after him. And another theory is why a lot of these like CNBC anchors just relish a chance to make fun of Gold, is because they get feedback from people who are very passionate about gold, who will send them angry messages, and they're probably saying, "I'm tired of these gold bugs, you know, telling me I don't know what I'm doing," and they're tired of I think all the really strong like gold and silver bugs who are constantly sending them messages saying, you guys suck, right? And they're like, aha, when gold and silver falls, they're going to go ahead and they're going to just say, ha, gold and silver are falling. So those are my thoughts about that. But so where is silver's at 1550? Where's it going? Well, man, palladium got a smackdown too today. So I'm just saying those are my observations, and you know, the more the mainstream media like bashes gold, that's kind of a good sign if you want to buy gold. But I'm still waiting for the Jim Cramer finer contrarian indicator, and if it comes out and I miss it, someone please tell me. So thanks for watching.